The Brant Street Pier has to go down as one of the most embarrassing episodes in the city's history. It was just an unprofessional level of planning, total embarrassing project management, which continued for many years, and when the project was finally ended, with a much reduced scope, the mayor and city councilors boasted about the lawsuit with the original contractor that recovered the city's legal costs. The real legacy of the Brant Street Pier is that it is not memorable to Burlington residents, many of whom have traveled and have seen what real piers are like, and it's certainly not something that people from out of town would ever seek out as something interesting to visit, unless they just want to see for themselves how inept the City Hall personnel were on this project. Just ask the condo owners that overlook the pier, and they will tell you that day after day there is no one visiting the pier. The Burlington Performing Arts Center is yet another expensive project that was promoted as a profit-making project. Going back to the 1960s, Hamilton Place and the O'Keefe Centre in Toronto had sold-out performances of top entertainers that many Burlington residents attended. However, in the late 60s, the British invasion and other rock and roll entertainers were changing the way North American audiences attended performances. It was at that time that organizers learned they could now sell 20,000 tickets at much higher prices than they had previously been seen at much smaller theaters like Hamilton Place or the O'Keefe Centre in Toronto. All of the top entertainers visiting the audience in this area will be performing at sold-out events at Cop Coliseum, which is now the First Ontario Centre and the Air Canada Centre. And that leaves venues like Hamilton Place and the O'Keefe Centre with fewer events and not the top entertainers that Burlington residents prefer anyway. This brings us to the question as to why the city staff and the mayor and councillors would have embarked on a project that even a beginning marketing student would have known was not going to result in any different outcome than the experiences of our close neighbors at Hamilton Place or the now Hummingbird Centre. This has again resulted in the City of Burlington providing subsidies for another ill-conceived projects that clearly the residents don't use, does not attract out-of-towners either. And lastly, the entertainment that is financially accessible for the Burlington Arts Center is a poor match for the city-goers in this city. The cockroach rule goes like this. If you see one cockroach, look around and you'll find many others. The situation we're witnessing at the City of Burlington is such that anyone taking over from this bunch at City Hall cannot quickly change the outcomes of past situations that has displayed a lack of vision, a lack of project management experience, and a lack of even elementary business planning. The Cockroach Rule, however, shows us that replacing the people that have been absolute failures at so many levels can and will avoid future situations that would have resulted in additional expensive and wasteful situations.